What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, a cemetery I haven't been to before, the Serbian cemetery in Colma, California here. This is a cemetery full of unique looking stones. Kind of resembles the Italian cemetery a bit. So let's go up in here and take a look. It's not a real huge cemetery, so let's see what we can see. Look at this. Gustus Arthur, June 3rd, 1896 to May 3rd, 1978. And Maria, August 9th, 1897 to April 9th, 1982. These are some beautiful stones here. There's a better shot of the stone. Very, very beautiful here. Oh, this one is even... that's not even in English. I wish I could get closer, but it's kind of hard. I don't want to be walking up on this stuff here. There's not really a spot to really comfortably walk in. This is a different one for me. Here's one with an interesting picture on it. Can't even read it. Just 1910 to 1940 is all I can make out on this. It's in a different language. There's the gentleman right there. Looks like some kind of military or something. (1892 to 1939). This little stone. This white building over here next door is the Pets Rest Pet Cemetery. And this white building straight ahead with this little smokestack. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming up out of it. I think they're over there cremating pets right now, using the facility to do that. There's smoke billowing up out of the smokestack, and that is the pet cemetery over there. Yeah, I could smell something. It doesn't smell bad, but that's, yeah, they're cremating pets right now next door over here. Wow. Look at this one right here. Plachutin, and it says 1897 to 1967. I can't make out the names again, but it's a husband and wife. And the other date is 1905 to 1970. I think it's for the wife here. You guys can decipher some of this stuff, you let me know. This is an interesting place. Even though I can't translate, still got some interesting pictures. This gentleman is 1892 to 1971. I don't know if you can hear the pet cemetery crematory, that hissing noise. husband and wife again. Let's see here. 1889 to 1964, and that's about all I can make out on this one. I think the cemetery was established, I think it was 1880, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these are just wooden markers, look kind of primitive. Not primitive, but like older at least. And some of these are nice stone markers. (1883 to 1961). There's actually a mausoleum here too, like an outside mausoleum. If I got a minute, maybe I'll go over there and check that out as well. This is the lady right here. 1900 to 1976. Gentleman right there. 1894 to 1957. Looks like. This is different, definitely different. I don't think I've ever been in one of these cemeteries before. It was right here in Colma, right on the same stretch of road with all the other cemeteries that are out here. Very peaceful out here. This one looks like that's interesting. That's the old marker too. It says 1896 to 1980, I think it is. It's hard to tell. There's another one, this gentleman right here. 1892, I think, to 1987. I wish I could translate more of this stuff for you guys, so I apologize for that. But this is actually a very interesting little cemetery. And over here, I've done a video from it before, but here's the Pets Rest on the other side of this fence here. Here's the Pets Rest Pet Cemetery out here. I did a video on this a few months ago. There's two women here. Let's see, yeah. That's on the stone there, there's that. One was born 1911 to 1958, and the other one was 1883 to 1968. Very unique stones in here. Just kind of walking around, taking it all in here. First time in here. Oh, I just got a whiff of that burning that was going on over there a minute ago. Look at this one. Very, very awesome design. $1769 and $1969 on that. Like I said, you guys can decipher that. Please do. What this stone is exactly. Very cool. Got some beautiful outside mausoleums here. This right here must be a fairly new addition to the cemetery here, because looks new and there's nobody interred in this side yet. There's some people down here that I could see, but this looks, the paint and everything looks pretty new. This one looks a little older. Wow, that's beautiful. (1910 to 2002). Alexander. (1938 to 2000). Husband and wife. That's the husband right here. 1927 to 2022. Fairly young guy right here. 1985 to 2003. Interesting little 1933 to 2004. Interesting little area here. I mean, like I said, this is brand new to me, so I don't have a whole lot to say on this one. You know, like some of the stuff I can't even decipher off the stone, so this is more of a visual thing for me right now. There's a part here that's a columbarium here. Tatiana. Pretty. 1928 to 2018. Alexi? 1982 to 2020. Still a pretty young person. (1922 to 2017). This guy looks like he was some kind of... He's got like some kind of medal, some kind of official of some kind, looks like. Interesting. This is an older part of the outside mausoleum here. Lettering, the building looks older, and then the lettering is way different too. Valentina Zabalov, 1906 to 1989. Kenneth George Pickel, 1956 to 1994. We got here. This mausoleum, dedicated to our Russian brothers in faith, First Serbian Benevolent Society, May 8th, 1976. Gotcha. Okay. Mikhail, I think is the first name. 1899 to 1981. That little mustache, that was like, I've seen that on many men on these stones. The little Charlie Chaplin type mustache. Bijana, 1952 to 1984. I love these pictures on these. This is very interesting. Wow, here we go. Here, this one. This is the columbarium in the center here. Mary, 1922 to 1990. Got St. Nicholas up here. I don't know what's in there, what's supposed to be in there, but that says it's St. Nicholas in the tile, little artwork here. This one, George A. Zepoloff, 1912 to 2003. And that looks like this must be his, Natalia, his wife, 1912 to 1996. There's an area up here with some interesting looking structure type deals. I'm gonna go over there and check it out and see what it is. Now this is different right here. It says right here on this side, honorary members of the First Serbian Benevolent Society. It says King Milan of Serbia, October 4th, 1882. Prince Alexander of Serbia, October 4th, 1882. This just goes on, just different. And there's names around the bottom here. I've never seen anything like this before. This is very, very different. But this structure is very unique. It looks like right here they're getting ready to place somebody. They have all the dirt mounded up over here, and they have one of the vaults open here. But I guess they're waiting for an arrival. Beautiful. Well, that one was different. I've never been in that cemetery before. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot to say in there because there was a lot of stuff on those stones that I couldn't decipher because it wasn't in, you know, it was in a different language. So, but it was a beautiful cemetery. I had to kind of get out of there because the wind kept blowing, and I mentioned earlier in the video that there was the Pets Rest Cemetery. They were running their crematorium because obviously there was a smokestack with smoke coming out, billowing out of it. So they were cremating pets over there, and the wind kept blowing it my way, and it just smelled kind of weird, almost like a chemical smell. I don't know, it was weird. So I had to get out of there because it was starting to get kind of like overwhelming because the wind kept blowing it all towards me. Thank you all so much. If some of you guys out there are able to translate what was on some of those stones, please put it in the comment box below. You know, for me, I wasn't any good on this one. I couldn't really translate much other than the dates and maybe a name or two. But if you guys have anything to contribute about the video, put it in the comment box below. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified of all of my future uploads, guys. It was a pleasure, a new experience in this one. And I'll be talking to you guys very, very shortly.